Whitsunday's adventures generally revolve around the water, and today's no exception. But we've traded the beautiful blue of the ocean for the mangroves of the Proserpine River, where today we're going to come face to face with their favourite and most feared residents. Just half an hour drive from Airlie Beach on Queensland's Whitsunday coast, and this tropical paradise takes on a whole different feel.
I guess it's the secret side of the Whitsundays. We like to take people in and show them that just 30 minutes from Airlie Beach, we've got this amazing environment here with all these amazing animals. We love to show it off to people from all over the world.
On a Whitsunday's Croc Safari, you quickly realise it's not a matter of if we'll see crocs, but how many. Some slightly more intimidating than others.
Now, they are the largest croc on the planet. His tail is the longest of any crocodile species in the world as well. If you want to split hairs from just behind his back leg to the end of his tail, is 49.5% of his total length. Just slowly easing in. You reckon Proserpine River's looking like a good place for a swim yet?
No.
I'll tell you a few stories about that later.
Huge.
Let's see them all together. There's a 2-footer, that's a 1-year-old, and there's some hatchlings laying there with him as well. Some are really small, they're the really tiny ones in there, his tail. Okay.
I'm not even scared of this one, it's just so tiny. It's so cute. This particular stretch of the Proserpine River has the highest concentration of salties on the east coast of Australia.
This is the closest you get to a live croc in the wild anywhere else I know of, unless they're eating you. So Proserpine River's a bit unique in that regard. And this bloke here is
That's amazing.
starting to probably suss out his little patch at the moment. Things are starting to warm up, so that changes their behaviour. So when we get into warmer weather, it's feeding and breeding season. So just close his eye there, see him wink at you.
Yeah. With almost 2 decades of experience observing them, our trusty guide and driver, Steve, knows just about every croc fact there is.
If you give a reptile lots of food and keep it really warm, they can triple their normal growth rates if the conditions are ideal.
And he's happy to share his knowledge along the way.
I guess a lot of people are very unfamiliar with what the crocodile's all about, and we just like to sort of educate people and tell them what a wonderful animal they are. You know, they play a very important role in these environments. A lot of people see them as an impediment. They need to be removed. But if we didn't have crocodiles, we wouldn't be catching things like barramundi, we wouldn't be getting crabs, we wouldn't be getting prawns here, because these guys at the top of the food chain are keeping the balance, and they do sustain a lot of other critters.
It's all about giving these animals the respect they deserve and appreciating their place in the circle of life. Oh, he's a big boy.
She said, I'm out of here. He slowly eased him.
Is it true? Never smile at a crocodile? You know I had to say it, didn't you?
A lot of people ask me what the difference is between a crocodile and an alligator, and the answer to that, of course, is one I'll see you later and one I'll see you in the wild.
Oh, I like that one too.
Yeah, there's a croc on the right up there just swimming in under the tree there. See, look ahead of us about 50 metres, see the head on the surface?
Oh, yeah.
That's actually Ruby. She's about an 8-footer.
8 foot?
And there she goes, look at that, underneath, hardly even a mark on the surface. Yeah.
After a couple of hours cruising the river and being humbled by these awesome creatures, Whitsunday's Croc Safaris deliver us safely back to shore for a good old Barbie lunch. Perfect. Then it's all aboard the tractor train for a ride through what is sometimes a wetland tour, but at this time of year, a Dryland Adventure, learning about the local flora and fauna and the area's unique Indigenous history. And all the while, they've had our afternoon tea baking away.
Rightio, folks, Damper's ready if you want to come and grab some. Just be careful, it is still quite warm. It's just been taken out of the oven, of course.
Well, this has been the ultimate Aussie adventure. Face to face with a crocodile, barbecue lunch, tractor ride, and finish the day with billy tea and a fresh damper. Fair dinkum, mate. It's been a ripper.